Once they deliver my own book, I'm going to read part of it to us on this platform on Monday. So maybe their court or their police should come and collect my own book. Because of this now, the book that not many people were interested has now become the #1 bestseller on Amazon worldwide. Do you know how many of the copies of the books that has been sold now? Over 60,000 sold. Over 60,000 sold. Now they have to go back and begin to do new publications now. They like to publish more and more because it is already running out of stock in some places. Robin Heights website crashed yesterday. This is a bookstore, online bookstore in Nigeria that could possibly only be selling maybe 3, 4, 5, 2, 3 copies a week. Suddenly, they received the request or the demand for this book. They received thousands. People were now buying it because in Nigeria, the book cost 6,000 naira. On Amazon, it cost 14,023 naira. In some places right now, they are selling the book for as much as 24 pounds. I never thought the book would be sold on eBay. I checked eBay today. They are selling the book on eBay for like 18, 19 pounds on eBay. eBay bookstore. Now, it is now more or less like becoming the highest selling book worldwide right now. And you know my own joy about it all. In Nigeria, people are buying it. Like they are ordering it at the Robin Heights. Whether you are in Abuja or you are in Port, wherever you are in Nigeria. People are now buying and they are donating it. Some people are buying as much as 100 copies and donating the book. Everybody go read that, go and read what these people, these supposed power drunk, lunatics in Nigeria, go and read what triggered them, and they decided to kidnap Dele Farotimi. And you know something? Every penny, every kobo made from that book, from the sale of that book, goes straight to charity. Can you beat that? Dele Farotimi wrote the best-selling book, The Truth About the Nigeria and its criminal justice system. Nigeria, where justice is sold to the highest bidder. Nigeria is a place where if you ever get entangled in a legal battle with any of these criminals in Nigeria, you are going to lose. Every penny. Those of you who are buying it for $24, buying it for $20, 20 pounds, 6,000 naira, or 12,000, any amount you are paying for it right now. Dele Farotimi wrote the best-selling book in the world, and is donating every penny to a charity that is caring for children with Down syndrome. And this is why the book is going to probably be the all-time bestseller for the next few days. They've sold over 60,000 in the last 48 hours alone. And every penny of that goes straight to a charity that cares for children with Down syndrome. Can you beat that? So every penny you are putting into it, you are helping a child in that Nigeria. And he told everybody, he said, listen, I know the consequences of this, and that is why I have to be very honest in what I have published. Anybody who feels slighted or libeled, slandered, how about you take me to court? And we can present all evidence that says otherwise. That you accuse me of defamation doesn't mean that I have defamed you. Telling the truth about you doesn't mean I have defamed you. You should let the court possibly decide that, shouldn't you? I bought mine too. Yes,
all right. The news says Afe Babalola breaks silence on Dele Farotimi's detention. He said that the book contained several defamatory statements that questioned his integrity and accused his law firm of unethical practices, including corrupting the judiciary.
Of the hands of the judiciary down, but they have not really been exposed like this book. Now, in the last 48 hours after the kidnapping or abduction of Dele Farotimi, a lot of people are now interested. A lot of people are now interested in what exactly is inside this book. My own copy is coming on Monday, and I promise that I will read that section that got Afe Babalola triggered, angry. So in the last 48 hours, this book that many people didn't even probably pay attention to until 48 hours ago has now become the #1 bestseller on Amazon. There is the local supplier, a local bookshop in Nigeria, Roving Heights, has been selling the book. And this book was published. Now it's been like over 3-4 months or so that is published this book. And the proceeds from it is to be donated to a charity. Dele Farotimi didn't even write to make money. I'm telling the truth. You know, like I am telling you guys what is going on. You all need to know this. And if you are looking at the problems of Nigeria from one angle, maybe you should look at it from these other angles too. If you think that the politicians are the only people destroying the contraption, you are not paying attention. There are others too. Tony Elumelu wrote a petition reporting Dele Farotimi to the police in Lagos. And Dele Farotimi was bullying him on social media. So they needed to invoke what they call the cyber crime law. This was a law put in place by Bokwari, the man that received so much support when people were shouting, change, 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 change. Few months into that power in 2015, they began the amendment of a law, or a section of their law, raised several bills that will criminalize criticizing the government of Bokwari. They did succeed in amending some of it so that they could use the same law to jail critics, to jail anybody who actually speaks out against them. And they've used it severally. A lawyer in Lagos, Dele Farotimi, was petitioned against, and he attended. He went on for the invitation from the police the first time. The second time, there was never a time that Afe Babalola ever wrote the same police, right? Like wrote the same police in Lagos. The man, they said, lives in Ibadan and Ekiti. So, for you to know that they know how to bend the law, which is exact thing that the book exposed, Afe Babalola did not summon or sue Dele Farotimi in Lagos. Because in Lagos, defamation is not a criminal offense, it's a civil case. He decided to go to Ekiti, a state where he is richer than the entire state. He also controls the judiciary there, which they have proven as we speak. They sent some masked criminals with guns as policemen to go to Lagos. About the stakeout, they were having a stakeout here where they are monitoring the movement of Dele Farotimi, same way kidnappers would do about their victims. When the kidnappers in Nigeria want to kidnap anybody, they will be trailing you. They will be watching you. They will be following you left, right, and center everywhere you go. It can take them days. It can take them weeks. It can even take them months until they have all the information they need, and then they will strike. That's exactly what they did. They attacked the Dele Farotimi's chamber. They attacked his staff. They stole from them. Then they kidnapped him straight to Ekiti without following the normal process of reporting the same action. They were supposed to report their action or their planned action to the zonal police headquarters in Lagos, the ones that controls the jurisdiction that they just breached. But because it is Nigeria, And the legal luminary, Afe Babalola, 95-year-old only, decided to breach all of that. Suppose somebody was supposed to know the law. They breached all of that. Kidnapped Dele Farotimi. They took him to Ekiti. They tortured him. They were beating him. Yes, they did. We found pictures now of how they tortured Dele Farotimi, both physically and mentally. Few hours after that, the following day, they presented Dele Farotimi in front of a compromised magistrate court judge. Right? And at that point, they were supposed to make an oral application for his bail, as defamation or libel is bailable offense. We are talking about a compromised judiciary controlled by the highest bidder. Afe Babalola already told them, I don't want to be in court per se. I just want to punish this young man for daring to write about my corruption. And what did the judiciary, what did the judge do? He denied them the bail application and adjourned the case. Why would you do that? Because it is the corrupt system that they are running in that contraption. So he had to remain in prison until the 10th of December, when they can now talk more about his bail and about the case and all of that stuff. And in their request, Babalola, the old crook, is demanding that this book, every copy of it, should be withdrawn from circulation. The platform selling the book should be shut down. Because that's what they would do. You remember during the days of the military, when a newspaper publishes any story that did not go down well with the military, they will send the soldiers to the publication house. They will send them to the newsstand. They will send them everywhere. They'll be looking for every copy of the publication and take them away from the circulation. So the likes of Afe Babalola, the whole geriatric crook, in a contraption that is laden with criminals, is practicing the same old style. He wants the court to, and Baba, like internet, in this day and time of internet and social media, whose book are you collecting? From where to where? So immediately, this now triggered everyone to say, there must be something in that book. It can't be just Afe Babalola alone. There must be other things inside that book that triggered this supposed legal luminary. The same way no say it could follow through on the legal process to fight this. You have been practicing law. According to him, he's been practicing law for 60 years. He's been practicing law since Nigeria gained independence. 60 years of law experience of practicing law in that lawless country. That has never rubbed on him. It has never really it didn't rub on him. Even us, maybe say we don't study law. At least we get to know that a lawyer shouldn't be afraid of going to court. No lawyer should be afraid of going to court. You should never be afraid. This is your terrain. So lawyer to lawyer, what are you afraid of? He published something and you think it's a lie. What do? You go to court. It's like somebody calling me names now, and then the next thing I'm going to call the police to arrest the person and bring him to a court of my choice and a judge of my choice and say, hey, judge, send him to jail. And please, can you help me collect all the books from everybody? Like, Baba,
all right. The news says Afe Babalola breaks silence on Dele Farotimi's detention. He said that the book contained several defamatory statements that questioned his integrity and accused his law firm of unethical practices, including corrupting the judiciary. Now, to be very honest, Afe Babalola is 92 years old, according to my research. He's 92 years old. And if at 92 years old, you're still picking somebody up because of defamation, then there's a problem. That says a lot about your youth. Do you understand? And I'm beginning to want to believe whatever thing that is in the book, even though I did not read the book. Do you understand? At 92 years old, give or take, if this man still get time to live for this earth, let's just say in the next 40 years, 50 years, because let's start with the average lifespan of a Nigerian. Average lifespan. The average life expectancy in Nigeria is about 61 to 79 years old. And the man only 92, so he don't beat that one. Let's check the average lifespan of a man in the world. The average life expectancy at birth globally is around 71 to 82, 83 years old. And he don't beat all that too. So me, I feel so the man supposed to be a father. If what Dele Farotimi talk no be true, you don't need to answer him. I understand integrity and all. You would have schooled him. SAN. You go school him. File a civil suit. Do the case 100%. Being major at the end of the day, you school Dele Farotimi to the point that he apologizes to you in front of the whole Nigerians and make him look like a fool. Take him to court. Then let him prove what he's saying. Because the way out of defamation is through justification. It's through truth. So if by the end of the day, you people are in court and he cannot say the truth or he cannot prove what he's saying in his book, then he will be forced to apologize. But the guy told, I don't go pick up. Mind you, Nigerians do not even know about the book. Nigerians do not know about the book. Now everybody don't go buy the book. And this action is making everybody feel like, oh yes, within the guy talk now. True. Do you understand? But if at 92, Papa, they run this kind of parole, that means when he day in youthful age, when he day at least 40, 50, 55, that means something. A lot of people go don't keep quiet too. Yes, so I mean talk about based on my analysis. Do you understand? Based on my own analysis. Based on my analysis, take this guy, file a civil suit. And Nigerians should be bothered. Yes, Nigerians should be bothered. Why do I say this? If they fit carry lawyer, go through for prison, me and you go suffer in the nearest future. Say you talk one thing, you don't understand. It's a big deal. If they go pick lawyer, go lock, they go detain lawyer. They carry lawyer, papa. I understand. They say they invite them, police invite them how many times, say you no come, you understand. Yes. Normally, if police invite you, you are supposed to honor the invitation. Else they will bust your house and they will pick you up. Do you understand? So the police are right on that note. Yes, 100, they are right. But my point is this. Somebody on the level and caliber of Afe Babalola, who is a very big SAN in Nigeria, should not be doing things like this that make it look as if it's oppressing. Yes. File a civil suit and school him in court. Use your law firm to school him in court. If possible, say use your connection. School him for court. Let him pay for damages. Let them ban all those books. Let them withdraw all those books from sales. But now it has gotten to this point. And guess what? At the end of the day, you will release him. And now they don't dent your name. Because a lot of this young generation didn't know who Afe Babalola was. What it concerned them is Afe Babalola get university. That was all. Yes, that was all. But now, whatever thing Dele Farotimi put for that book, and now the sales of the book have increased. It don't increase. It don't increase. So, Papa, please, I want to beg you, sir. Please let Dele Farotimi go home. File a civil suit and make sure you bring proof as to whatever thing that you feel like it defame you in the book. You should bring proof. Else, it should suffer lawsuits. Thank you very much. And that's it. And don't play. Yes, you're going to learn. And you will learn the hard way.
So, guys, you have seen it for yourself. There is no going back in all this. I mean, Afe Baba has done the wrong thing. And now I believe he must be regretting what he did. I mean, the billionaire who arrested Dele Farotimi must be regretting. He must be like, was I in the dream when I actually asked them to go arrest this man? How come I've brought myself so low? I believe this man must be, regretting. Look at the bad blues he's getting, not just from Nigerian youths, even Nigerian elders, Nigerian adults. Everybody is calling out Baba, Afe, whatever. People are lamenting how somebody of his age could not just ignore whatever was said about him. Rather, he went ahead, or even if he wanted to take action, is it not right for him to have taken Dele to court instead of using police to come and do all the shenanigans that they did? We all know Nigerian police needs training. Nigerian police needs, will I say, rehabilitation? I don't even know the kind of people they bring into the police force. See how they went into somebody's office and took all their phones away. And we say we have a democracy. So let's see how all these play out. Like you've seen, Baba Fair has reacted saying that Dele defamed him. That's why he went this far. Let's see how all this unfolds. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. Please give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend it to others, and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you.